So a lot of you guys have been asking me, Marshall, can you please show us real legit companies that are still hiring locally? In other words, companies where I can submit my CV and I can actually show up for an interview and get a job. I heard you guys, and in this video, I'm going to show you the #1 website that you can use to find jobs that are in your area. I'm talking about whatever city or whatever country you're from. This website is going to work for you to show you local jobs, even if you have got little or no experience. Coming up straight after the intro. Let's go. My name is Marshall Malaba, and I'm on a mission to expose the income secrets of some of Africa's online millionaires. I want to become one of them, and I want to take you along the journey. If you want to learn how to build an online business which will give you financial freedom, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so that you'll be notified every single time I create content just like this, designed to help you achieve financial freedom. Let's go. All right, so you're interested in making money, but the whole make money online thing sometimes doesn't make sense to you. So you're looking for a normal 9-to-5 job where you can show up and then get paid for being a faithful employee. I got you, and that's what this video is about. So firstly, I'm going to show you the #1 website that I recommend. A lot of people are using this website and getting a lot of success. I'm going to show you how to actually use the website. Secondly, I'm going to show you how to actually apply for jobs, because chances are you're not going to be the only one who's going to watch this video. There are other videos that have been created similar like this. So lots of people out there know about this website, but you didn't know about this website. So what's going to increase the chances of you getting the job? So stick around until the end of the video, because I'm going to explain the best steps that you need to use so that you are the one who most likely get the job. Thirdly, a lot of these companies out there, including this website I'm about to show you, some of the companies that offer you jobs can be scams. I'm not saying the website is a scam. I'm saying that there are some companies out there that want to scam you of your good, hard-earned cash. So I'm going to show you the best things that you need to do to make sure that you don't get scammed online. And secondly, how to identify people who are trying to scam you, who are trying to waste your time and are trying to take your cash. But before we get into that, maybe this is the first time watching any one of my videos. I've got a free masterclass where I teach people how to start what's called a drop servicing business. We are simply going to be connecting people online, and you're going to be getting paid for that connection. Maybe you know someone who needs a particular service and you know someone who is able to provide the service. You can get paid for connecting the two, and it's called drop servicing. And in this free training, I show you how to make your first $1,000 using this method. There's a link in the description below. Click on that link. It's free for you to watch. Sign up, and perhaps maybe I can help you to make your first $1,000 online. Check it out. So the name of this website is Indeed, and you just simply can find it just by going to indeed.com, and then it's going to automatically identify your location. For example, it says ZA here because I'm in South Africa, but it's basically just indeed.com, and this is what it's going to look like. So Indeed is basically a website where companies can come and put job offers so that applicants can come here and apply for the jobs. This especially helps companies that maybe are struggling to find people who need jobs at a fast rate. So the way that it works is that you simply come here. There are two options. There's the what and then there's the where. You just simply type in what type of job you're looking for here and then your location. For me, as you can see, it's automatically just written Cape Town, Western Cape. That's in South Africa, in case you don't know where that is. So you just simply type in the type of job that you're looking for. Let's say that I'm someone who totally has got no skills, and then let's say the simplest job that I can look for is maybe just to be a waiter. I just come here where it says type what, and then I just click maybe and say waiter or waitress. As you can see, required. I'm just going to click on that. And then it's going to show me Cape Town, Western Cape. I can change my location here to anywhere. I can just simply click the X there and then maybe type. If let's say I'm in Joburg, I can just maybe say Gauteng. As you can see, Gauteng appears there. But because I'm in Cape Town, I'll leave it as Cape Town. And then I'm just going to click on Find Jobs. And then what it's going to then do is that it's going to show me jobs that are available. Waiters and waitresses required. It gives me a 25-kilometer radius. I can change that to as little or as much as I want. Let me say that I change it maybe to 10 kilometers within where I live so that I can get jobs that are nearby. And then there are different options here. There's date posted, there's remote, there's job type. Date posted means like you can choose whether it was posted in the last 24 hours, the last 3 days. I usually put this on last 7 days so that it's kind of recent and you have as many options as you want. Okay, before I even talk about the rest of these buttons, so basically where you're going to be seeing the jobs is down here. As you can see, there's somewhere where it says page 1 of 559 jobs. Those are the number of jobs that are actually available. So if I scroll down, all these that you're seeing to my left are jobs that I then can apply for. So what it does is that it will firstly show you the types of jobs that you researched, like waiter or waitress. If those jobs are not available, it will then show you the nearest thing, like it's saying here, beauty therapist or cashier. These are jobs that are kind of similar, and maybe you'll be getting the same price range. Okay, so up here there's remote. You can choose whether it's remote. Remote basically means you can work from anywhere, or temporary remote means that probably you're going to then be called to work within the premises of that company. Right? And then there's job types: full-time, permanent, temporary, part-time, internship. You choose what type of job you're looking for. Location, I've already spoken about it. And then company basically talks about like the companies that are offering this. For example, there's Standard Bank there. If you want to apply for a job to work at the bank, you can go there. And then job language, it depends on which country you're watching this from. Because I'm in South Africa, the major language that's spoken here is English in terms of like the job setting, even though there are many other languages. So that will be on English. So you just simply scroll down and you find the job that you want to apply for. And as you can see, this blue sign here, or this blue marking here, the boundary, whatever is covered in blue, it immediately pops up to your right, and then you can then apply for the job. So what you would do is that this is a sales representative job, earning 800 to 1,500 per week. You then can just read through these details here to find out more about the job, whether it's something that you want and whether it's something that you qualify for. And if you're interested in it, you're going to click on the apply button. So back here again, let's say like I don't know what type of job I'm looking for. I'm looking for anything. So basically what you would say is maybe no experience jobs, because you're looking for any type of jobs. And then I'll just click on find jobs. It's going to show me all the different jobs that are available that don't need me to have any experience. I'll just go through this, and then it shows me how much I'll potentially be earning per month, 7,800. I just keep scrolling down and I just keep looking for the job that I want. So that's basically how this website works. And when you click on apply now, it's going to ask you to then create an account. It's going to ask you for your information. You're going to just put like your name there, your surname, your email address, your location, etc., etc. If you're getting any value from this video so far, please show your support by hitting the like button. It helps me to know that this is content that you guys find valuable. It also helps in terms of the YouTube algorithm so that more people can see this. And also don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification if you're not already a subscriber. Now, when it comes to applying, the 3 best things that I recommend that you do is that try and apply for as many jobs as possible so that it increases your chance of actually getting a job. If you just apply for one and hope for the best, maybe you can get the job, but the chances are higher if you apply for as many jobs as possible. The second thing that I will say is when you are applying, you will notice that some jobs want you to apply right here on the website. Like it says, apply here with your Indeed CV. And then there's some other jobs that will want you to apply on the website of the company. You click on this apply button, and then you notice like another tab will open up here, and then they'll want you to enter your details again. Maybe it's just your name and then your email address. That's the registration process, and then that's when you start the application process, because they're just using Indeed to advertise the job, but then they want you to actually apply for the job on their website. So don't worry about that if you see that happening. It's actually very normal. And then the last thing that I'll mention is because I've already created an account, but if you're here on the first time, you notice here it says something like submit your CV or create a CV. You can use this website either as someone with an account or someone without an account. If you're using it as someone who does not yet have an account, you actually can come here and start applying, and then it will ask you to submit your CV. What I'm trying to say to you is that, like, yes, you can submit your CV, but what you want to also do is that you want to have a CV ready that you can edit for each type of job. The reason why you want to submit different CVs is because each different job has got different requirements. Let's say that your CV proves that you are qualified maybe to be a manager in a retail store, right? and the only jobs that are available in that retail store are maybe jobs that are lower than being a manager. Maybe you're just someone who's maybe a cashier or something like that. You don't want to apply for those jobs as the manager, because they might say that you are too experienced and then they don't give you the job. And then also at the same time, you might find out that you want a managerial job, but there are no managerial jobs available. Maybe there's only one, but like I said earlier, you want to apply for as many jobs as possible. So you want to tailor your CV to cater for the managerial jobs, and also because you are desperate and you're looking for just a job, maybe just as a cashier or something else, you want to tailor your CV to that. I hope that makes sense. Now, let me tell you a quick story of how one of my friends lost about $450, which is about 5,000 rands, from one of these websites. What happened is that she applied for jobs on a similar site like this one, and one of the companies told her that, what, you've got the job, and they were offering her 10,000 rands. And instead, what happened is that she started doing the work, and then when it was time for her to get paid, they sent her a check of 15,000 rands. So what they then did was that, like, they told her, you know what, we sent you too much money. Please, can you, what? Send back 5,000 rands. And then you keep the rest of the money that we sent to you. And it made sense to her. She'd been working for this company, and it seemed like a legit company. And so what? She then immediately just sent them 5,000 rands. What then happened is, if you know how checks work, if you receive a check today, it doesn't mean that you are immediately going to get the money. So she wired them the money immediately, but then she was waiting for the check to clear. And after a couple of days, the check bounced. Why? Because there was no money that was really sent to her. And then that's when she discovered that actually this whole job that she was doing was actually a scam. The work that she was doing, she practically did it for free, plus she sent them 5,000 rands, which means that she was totally scammed. So here are 5 ways that you can identify a scam so that you don't fall into the same trap. The first sign that something is a scam is that there will be lots of grammatical errors and spelling mistakes. Now, as you're reading through like the job offer, you notice a lot of spelling mistakes. That's a clear indication that this is probably a scam. Why? Because most legit companies will make sure that they are well presented, right? They take the time to go through whatever they put out online so that they will maintain their brand as a good brand, as a well-kept brand. But most scammers don't have the time to really be specific and to go through English. In fact, most of them can't even speak proper English, and they're probably just using something like Google Translate just to write English for them. The second way to identify that something is a scam is, once you see their details, maybe just take some time to Google them and see if they are a legit company. Most of the scams, you will not find them online. You Google them, you can't find a legitimate website, you can't find a Facebook profile, you can't find an Instagram or even LinkedIn profile. They don't exist because it's a company that was probably made up maybe a week ago, and then they created this job post, and then they're saying that they've been there for 7 years, but they have got no presence online. That's a clear indicator that this is a scam. So take some time to Google them. The third way to see that something is a scam is that money is involved right at the start. Some of these companies will start asking you for maybe money. This happened to another friend of mine whereby they were applying for something similar, and then they told them, what, you qualify for this, but you need to send us this amount of money so that we can do blah, blah, blah. Already those are signs of a scam. It's their first interaction with you and they're already asking for money. Some of these companies will start asking you for your bank account details, and they'll tell you something like, no, we want to send you the right equipment, so give us your login details for your bank account, and then we'll put the money in there, and then we're going to send you the details. Those are clear signs of a scam. Don't give anyone your login details, and don't send anyone any money for anything. If a job is saying that they will pay you, they don't need your money for you to send them something or whatever. It's a scam. Leave it alone. The fourth thing is that they ask for personal information. For example, they ask you maybe for your ID number or your passport number, or like I mentioned earlier, they ask you for your banking details. They actually ask you for your login details. Those are clear signs of scams. They don't need that information from you. You don't need to submit it if the job is yours. Usually most companies in the sign-up process, they'll ask you for your name and maybe they'll ask you for your address. But when they now ask you for your passport number or your ID number, then maybe they're what they want. Some of these companies, what they do is that they take your information and then they create false accounts or false identities, and maybe cause, like maybe they do some form of theft somewhere else, using your own identity. You might find some people now showing up at your door saying that you did this particular crime. Why? Because you submitted all your details on this particular site. So you need to be very careful there. And the last way that you can identify that this is a scam is there's something that we say in the online space. If it sounds too good to be true, chances are very high that it is too good to be true. If you find that this company is offering you, let's just say maybe 50,000 US dollars from the top of my head, 50,000 US dollars to be maybe someone who does data entry. The question you need to ask yourself, the question is this how much people usually get paid to do data entry? And secondly, why would they just offer me this money and yet anyone can do something like data entry? You need to already see that there's something that's fishy there. Usually they'll offer you these huge amounts plus all these benefits and all these things, and it just sounds so ridiculous and you're happy. Usually it's because it's a scam. Okay, so that's Indeed.com, the #1 website that I recommend for finding jobs online. Feel free to try it out and then give us feedback in the comment section. Let us know your experience with the website, whether you manage to get a job. It doesn't matter if it happens immediately or it happens after 1 week or it happens after 1 month of using it. I'd love to get feedback from you. Let us know in the comment section below. If you have used the website before, just give us feedback and let us know your experience. I'd love to hear from people who have already got jobs through this website. And if you haven't done so also, please make sure you hit a like on the video. It just helps in terms of the YouTube algorithm, and it's also a way of just showing your support. And just a reminder, I've got a free masterclass which is called the 0 to 1000 online business masterclass, where I teach you how to do what's called drop servicing, which is simply connecting people online and getting paid for it. So that masterclass is free to join. There's going to be a link in the description below. Click on that link and sign up. And if you haven't done so already, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so that you can get access to more awesome content like this. The reason why I create this content is because it's designed to help you to achieve financial freedom. That's my main goal. That's my main ambition. That's the reason why I do this, and I want to help you to get there. You might also be interested in checking out these other videos right here, which will show you other ways of generating income online. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.